Welcome to IMG. My name is Manny Iglesias, coming to you from this absolutely idyllic paradise. This wonderful small beach, crystal clear waters, little horseshoe formation, very private, very intimate, absolutely wonderful. Regarding the markets are now experiencing higher prices. They've been doing so for the last couple of days, basis the expectation that there would be a potential shutdown. And that has occurred. And the markets are still higher. Now, we don't know if this is something that's going to be solved immediately. It's going to take a little bit longer. That remains to be seen. Maintain yourself informed in regards to that matter. But, folks, I want to mention that if you go back and look at my video 3 months ago, I mentioned that there was a long term cup handle formation that had developed. And I mean long term. In this case, this formation took over 30 years to actually develop. Now, there are many studies in technical, some are short term, intermediate, long term, but rarely do you look at something or are you able to see a formation that took 30 years to materialize. And at that point in time, I pointed out that the market was in a setup to approach the $40 level. And then that investors would be eyeing the possibility of a $50 price. Now, in no way, shape, or form did I suggest a time frame. And to be even more candid, I am utterly surprised on how quickly the market surpassed $40 and now is making an attempt at $50. This is wonderful. This is exciting. But the most important thing that needs to be on investors' minds is how do you protect what you have built? Because if you don't take your profits, if you don't scale back, market tops are highly exciting and very dangerous. Keep something in mind. Markets will continue to rise sharply until they don't. Until they don't. There is no warning bell. So if you don't do something beforehand to protect what you have built, it could disappear rather quickly. Take proper steps. Be intelligent, not emotional. The market will offer endless trading ranges. I've spoken about this many times before. It's not if the market gets to $50 at this point in time. That is wonderful, but in reality, that's not the issue. The trading range that started about 5 months ago to the current price level is almost a $14, $15 trading range. That's the greatest the greatest bit of news that needs to be interpreted here. Not $50, not $47, is that the trading ranges are now much wider and are going to perhaps maintain these wider gaps from low to high of 8, 10, 12, $14 and potentially repeating themselves 5, 6 times a year. That's what's of importance. That's what we need to focus on. Be smart, protect what you have built. If you need any assistance, contact IMG. I wish you all the very best from this lovely place. All the very best.